Okay, man. Shalom.
Shalom.
Okay, Rakam Makaposh.
I'm Marv Kwan.
Okay, you want to start by giving all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakal Kodash. Double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and honors out there to the brethren and the highest bias, teaching the truth in all sincerity. Okay, back with another topic, though this one's going to be shorter than usual. Alright, but I'm going to entitle this one, Do We Do This for Gain? You know, because everyone uses the word for gain, right? And, you know, people just think, oh, yeah, well, you're trying to get something out of it, okay? But truth be told, yeah, we do this for gain, okay? But we're not your typical pastors up in your churches, man, okay, who want gains from this world. Okay, they want that nice house, they want, you know, the house in the prairie shit. Okay, they want their Bentleys, they want their nice sharp suits, you know, tailor-made. They want all that shit, man. But that's not what we're trying to gain. Okay, that's not what we're about. Okay, and we're going to open up with Philippians chapter 3 verse 8 and tell you what it is that we're out here to gain. Okay, actually start from verse 7. No, yeah, just start from 7.
Okay, Philippians chapter 3 verse 7. But what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Yahweh Shai.
Okay, so this is the epistle of Paul to the Philippians, right? Okay, and he was explaining here, okay, anything that he had, that he gained either prior or during his ministry, he counted as a loss. Because at the end of the day, those things that he had were nothing. They were given to him by the Lord, and they could be quickly taken away. Okay, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Okay, go on to verse 8.
It says, Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahweh Shai, my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung.
So all those things that he lost, or anything that he had, he accounted as dung. Okay, because when you're in the truth, you're gonna lose things, man. You're gonna lose a hell of a lot of things, man. More than you're gonna gain these little bits and pieces that you might gain along the way, but they're all counted as dung. Okay, continue on.
That I may win Yahweh Shai.
That we may win Yahweh Shai. That we may gain Yahweh Shai. Gain His mercy. Gain His love. Okay, that's why we're out there in the freezing cold, when it's wet, when it's, you know, when it's windy, when it's hot, in you know, in all seasons, man. Because we're trying to win the love of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and there's, you know, there's a great reward that goes along with that, and, you know, we want part of that too. Okay, so yes, it's not all for nothing. Okay, there is gain to be got, and we would like to gain those things. But those things are not here. They're not in this world currently, man. Okay, so you ain't gonna see brothers like chasing after dumb shit, or at least they shouldn't be. You know, like I said, like your pastors and stuff, man. Like your bishops and your priests, okay, in the Catholic Church and that kind of stuff, wearing all these fancy garments, okay, hella gold around them, driving in bulletproof Batmobiles and shit, okay. We're not here to. If you're a part of this thing, man, like I said, you're gonna lose things, man. You're not gonna gain things, man. Okay, you're gonna have your little things. You're gonna have your car. You know, you're gonna have, you know, your house or whatever it is. You're gonna have those things, fine, okay, but. No, but we all know that we got everything that we have currently at this point in time, whatever it is you got, we're all gonna lose all this. It's gonna be taken away from us at some point. Okay, so to be going after all these things, all these worldly things, is not what you should be about, man. That's not the spirit. Okay, but it's funny to see these you know, these other guys that use the Bible to further their own agendas, okay, further their own gains. They prosper, man. They prosper in this world. They prosper in what they're doing. But us, we don't really prosper in what we're doing. We're fishing for the elect, doing the right thing, and yet, you know, we're not being blessed with riches and all this kind of stuff, because that's not meant for now. We like treasures up in heaven.
I got it.
You got that? Yeah, bring that up. That's where we're laying up our treasures, man.
This is Matthew 6 and 19. It says, Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt.
Because like I said, we gotta lose all this shit. This shit don't mean nothing. This is a vehicle. You might have a nice car, you might have a banger. It don't really matter. But we all know whatever it is you got, it ain't gonna be coming with you, man. It ain't gonna come into the kingdom with you. We all know this, or we all should know this.
man.
Okay.
And where thieves break through and steal.
Yeah, well, amount of times I've had a car and someone smashed into my car, man, and then I had to get a new car. I might like the car, man, but I ain't got that car now. You know, and I don't get mad about it. You know, it happens, and it's just like, oh, just something I've got to deal with now. It's another sort of hell you're going through, because now you got to deal with this shit, deal with that shit. It's another trial. You know, a minor one, but it's another trial. So you know what I mean. But I don't get mad when Satan comes along and does something stupid. I expect that to happen at some point. So it's like, whatever, man. I'm just gonna get on with shit, man. You know, replace my car, do what I gotta do, and get on with shit. Because this is not nothing, bro. I want to get to the kingdom.
Yeah, man. Basically, Paul, as we read in Philippians, you know, he made himself as a living example for brothers that would look upon him, would be able to see and identify, look, this is the way to follow after. That's why Paul said, follow after me as I follow after Yahushua, man. You know, and that's likewise what we do, man. We like the brothers giving an account of, man. You know, certain things that brothers go through, man, we don't hold it to heart, man. It's like, well, it's done.
It's just part of what,
spirit.
This is part of this truth, man.
Right.
And you need to come to terms with this. When you come in the truth, you ain't gonna be rich. Okay, you're not gonna be famous. You might be infamous, but you ain't gonna be famous, man. Okay, you're not gonna be able to exalt yourself in this place, man, because you're not meant to be able to do that. Period. We're not meant to be able to exalt ourselves in all that kind of shit. That's not what we're here to do, man. The Lord didn't exalt himself when he came on the scene, so we damn sure shouldn't be able to do that either. Anyone looking for that, man, you're in the wrong. Well, you're in the right business if you want to be past the pork chop, because he's getting all that shit, but he ain't a man of the Lord. He gonna die. Okay, but you're in the wrong business if you want to be about Lord, but you want to be superstar at the same time. They're not compatible. They won't go. You know.
Yeah, man. Basically, the riches of the flesh and the riches of the spirit, two different things. But I can just continue. It says, where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal.
Okay, so all the work that we do, all our good deeds, you know, our prayers and all that kind of stuff, that's us laying up treasures in heaven, because we're not going to receive those things that we want now in this place, in this kingdom, because it's not righteous. It's not a righteous kingdom. It's not a holy kingdom. It's not the kingdom of heaven. Okay, this is the kingdom of the wicked. Okay, so those things that we pray upon and you know, we desire, stuff like that, are for the world to come. Okay, the scripture tells you this is not our rest. We wait for such a one to come. Okay, so
that's a lot.
No, go on.
Yeah, no. Basically, King Solomon told you, man, all things under the sun are vanity, man.
Yeah.
You know, until we're in our righteous stead, it's just everything's in vain, man.
Yep.
You know, you might have the vineyards. You know, you just gotta read the chapters, man. You might have a vineyard, one that planteth. You know, but really, you know, the instructions in the scriptures, man. We've got to be as pilgrims upon the earth.
Yeah.
As one that sow that reap not. You know, this ain't. We're not here for our own convenience, man. All right. At the end of the day, you know, we're subjects, and we're subject to the Lord, or you're gonna be subject to Esau. You know, but you can't be between both, man.
Well, you can't serve God and mammon, man.
Can't. So okay. Yeah, man. And being in subjection to Yahushua, we've got the instruction that we're reading. See,
like, you know, women, you know, we want nice things. You know, we might have the occasion what we call as a nice thing, even though realistically it's not. It's just it's cheap still. You know, we can say we have certain nice clothes out indoors, but really they're not expensive clothes. So it's not really like it's high quality, like whatever, you know. But we're men, we want certain things, obviously. You know what I mean?
We're in the flesh, man.
But the thing is about us women of faith. So we were happy to wait to get the real, to get the actual reward. We're not trying to reward ourselves, like trying to gain. You know, put gain in front of the truth.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Okay, because we're not trying to do that. Because you know, you guys are gonna cause with bummer lights and all that kind of shit. You know, because you're not spiritual, man. You're just a bunch of reprobates. Okay, but you're gonna call us all these things because we're not going for it. We're not hunting down that you know, that super duper garment or that super duper car, big houses.
Yeah, we're not trying to be billionaires, man, and multi-millionaires and shit, man. You know, we're not here for that purpose.
So it's like they're all gonna call us those things, but it's because they can't wait. They're not men of faith. They're not men of patience. Okay, we understand. It's like we go receive those things, but we have to wait. We wait until the Lord comes. We wait until the Lord receives His glory, and we go receive our glory henceforth after that. Okay, but it takes a spiritual man and a man of God, a chosen man, to be able to do that. Okay.
Yeah, one thing that we seek for is as a treasure is faith. Because it's such a precious thing.
Mm-hmm.
Scriptures tell you faith is a gift. So when we get our faith, like we see signs and certain things happening, whether it be in the news or in the spirit of things, we realize those things. We're like, oh, okay, that's a sign, brother. Build you in the spirit, man. You might see a chariot go by. Lord, man. Blood moods. We watch the news. There's riots and stuff. We're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. This truth and our faith is the greatest possessions that we have. Like I said, you might have your cars, you might have your house, and certain nice clothes or whatever, man. But they are as dung, as Paul said. All those things are as dung. The only thing that is of worth is this truth and the faith in that.
Yeah, and the increase of those things, that which is comely to a brother that's in the truth, faith being one of those things. We build that up, man.
I say, because what we're trying to gain, what we really want, is to win Yahweh Shai. To receive that mercy, and those blessings, man. Okay, and that is why we, why we do what we do. Okay, there is reward in it. Okay, but it's not instant. It's not instant, like instant fucking noodles, man. You just pop it in the microwave and 2 minutes is done. You gotta put some time and effort into it, man. Okay, and deal with not having anything or very little. Okay.
Here's another account in Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 24, regarding Moses, another man of the Lord, a great man of the faith. All right. This is Hebrews 11 and 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, because he was in a very high position in society, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. Meaning his faith was so great, and the Lord blessed him with that faith, that he was like, you know what, man, to hell with the things of this world, and to hell with the gain that I have really optional right now. Like, it's not like these average niggas in the streets that are praying in their mind to get their hands upon those things somewhere, or get that job or certificate that will get them money. No, even Moses had access to them things, and he still said no. Counted them as dumb. This is the thing, because Moses was a man that wanted for nothing. He was good, okay, but the only thing he couldn't buy was just the freedom of his people. So he after everything that he went through, man, he decided, fuck with that. I'm with the Most High, and I want to help deliver my people, and that's what he did. But you mentioned about these niggas that chase after shit. Okay, I try to remember the scripture. I'm gonna try and quote it, but like riches is not comely for a niggard. I believe that's how it goes. Okay, because you fucking gremlins out there, you Jake out there, you don't know how to deal with riches, bro. You have no idea, and that is why you do some bullshit with it, man. Okay, and all you do is show off and act all proud and shit. You ain't got no discipline with the money.
Discipline, but like it's something else, man. Because you can be rich, kind of thing, man. But you got no class, man. Right now, you got no class about you. You just niggas with money.
Yeah.
Okay, but we ain't gonna be like that in the kingdom, man. We gonna be with class. We gotta hold ourselves in a particular manner, a particular fashion. Okay, bro.
Yeah, this is Sirach. Yeah.
Roll this.
This is Sirach 14 and 3. It says, Sirach 14 and 3. Riches are not comely for a niggard, and what should an envious man do with money?
Envious man. These Jake are envious, man, and that's why they go all out. They go all out to get those riches, man, and they corrupt themselves in the process. Well, they're already corrupt, man. Okay, they corrupt themselves further. You know, because they, you know, they're used to being dirt fucking poor, man, but they got a dark spirit attached to them, man. And that's why they get blessed with this money. But I'm gonna get to that in a second. But brother, get me Matthew chapter 9 verse 27, please, up. Like I said, there is things to be got. Okay. And even the apostles understood that, man. Or the Yahushua told them that, you know, there's a reward for being obedient. Okay, and having faith.
This is Matthew 9 and 27. And when Yahushua departed thence, two blind men followed him.
What chapter are you in? 19.
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
So, 19 and
27.
27.
Mm-hmm.
This is Matthew 19, 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Okay, so the apostles following the Lord forsook everything. Okay, and the same is expected for us, man, because when it comes to the end, you ain't gonna have anything. Okay, if you're fortunate, you know, you may still have your family and stuff like that, but your house, your car, your job, that will be gone. 100% gone. That's definitely not coming. Okay, everything's gonna be destroyed on this side, pretty much. Okay, so you expect loss. You don't expect immediate gain. Okay, so anyone with the mentality that's coming in this thing thinking, oh, I want to be the hot shot, I'm going to do this, then you're not a man of the Lord, man. Okay, and that is why it's evident when you look around to all these different, you know, congregations and stuff like that, who the fuck's who? They're these snakes, these serpents they got as church leaders or whatever, man. They're just demons, man. Using the word for their own gain. You know? Supposing gain is godliness. Okay, that's what these other people are following, because they're looking at the dude thinking, oh, the God's blessing him. But that's not a blessing from the Most High.
Well, if you look at today's so-called spiritual leaders or so-called black leaders, it's all about looking good and floss, man, and what you own.
And people flock to that. They gravitate to that, man.
Yeah. You know, they see that and they think, yeah, okay, well, I got. This is the image of righteousness. I got.
And that's why on the opposite side they see us not looking like very much, and they'll discredit it just based on how we look, but not knowing that that's how the Most High deals with people. He ain't trying to exalt you in the earth. The Most High ain't trying to exalt you in the earth. Why is he trying? He's trying to exalt. The Most High is trying to exalt himself in the earth, his name and his son's name. You're insignificant in this thing. We are insignificant in this thing. We won't get that glory or that exaltation until we have done our course, man. Until we on the other side in the kingdom. That is when we won't, you know, have respect in the communities and all that kind of stuff there. Here we ain't gonna receive that. And the scripture tells you as much, man. So I don't know what the hell you guys are thinking. You know? Right?
You know, even you know, it's prophecy that will be prophesying in sackcloth, man. You know, which is a garment in representation of mourning, right?
Yep.
You know,
because of our estate.
We're
in slavery. The Lord's not with us, like He physically with us. Okay, our King was, you know, crucified. Yeah, you know, he came back to life, and you know, He resurrected. Okay, but we're without Him physically, man. We'd rather have our King with us.
That's right.
Okay, so yeah, it's a state of mourning right now. Okay, but that will go and change, and that's why we're gonna receive our white garments and all that kind of stuff, and you know, we're gonna glory in the light of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, but we can get me first Timothy chapter 6 verse 6, please. Okay, so like I said, yeah, we do this for gain, man, and there is gain to be gotten, man. There's a great reward in serving the Lord, man, but it's not of our own selves that we're, you know, or in this world that we're looking for those things. Okay, because subsequently all this is going to be destroyed. So what would it be all for?
1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 6.
Yeah, fine.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 6. But God...
Let me just look up quickly. See what's in the verse above. Yeah, it's up from 6.
Okay. 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain.
Okay, so being content is a gain. Okay, because you're learning how to deal with and without. Okay, so wherever your state is, your situation is right now, man, you have to be, be content. Obviously, you're always gonna want a little bit more. And, you're gonna, try your hand at producing a little bit more. You're gonna pray and all that kind of stuff, and and most time I give it to you. But we're not putting all our time and all our energy into pursuing something that's grand for ourselves, man. Super magnificent for ourselves. That's not what we're chasing after. If we receive those things, we receive of the Lord, and it will be done because we're doing the work. And He has a particular lot that He wants you to fulfill, in the Most High's plans, whatever that is. Okay, but being content is really the skill you're required to have. Okay, because we're not expected to be major players and all that kind of shit, man. That's not what this truth's about.
Yeah, you gotta deny yourself,
Yeah.
Stop thinking you're that guy that's gonna get all the accolades in the world and commemoration from all the top figures in the world, man. We're not celebrities. We're just likened unto fishermen.
Right. And if you're thinking that you deserve more, then you ain't in the fucking right spirit, man, because we don't deserve shit. Okay, so you might think, oh, I deserve, I should be getting paid more, I should have this and I should have that, I should have accomplished this or whatever, man. That's not the right spirit, man, because we don't deserve fuck all, man. Okay, You're lucky to be breathing.
Yeah, we're likened unto fishermen, which if you've ever been fishing, it's a very patient activity, and then eventually, with your patience, you bear the fruit of your labor.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. We're fishers of men.
But guess what? You can fish. You might catch lots of fish, right? But really, that's not good to you until someone comes and buys it from you. Because you're not gonna, you could eat the fish, but you're not gonna likely eat all the fish you catch. So it's not until someone brings you the reward for those fish, which is Yahweh Shai in our case, man. We're doing the fishing right now, okay? But we go, because our job is to fish for the elect. Okay, once we've done that, our Lord's gonna come with the reward. And give us the crowns and all that we read in the scriptures. That's what we want. That's what we want.
Hey, even down to, look, man, even down to just the fact that we've gone off, man, and we've been pieces of shit and we're worthy of death. The scriptures tell you we're unprofitable servants.
That's right.
We do this because this is just what we gotta do, man.
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. And on top of that, man, we do all these videos and we labor. And guess what? If one brother wakes up off of 1,000 videos, so be it, man. Brothers rejoice in that, man.
Because no one knows, because obviously when we read about when Peter asked what shall we have for following the Lord, everyone's reward is going to be different. Because obviously the 12 have got their place in the scheme of things, right? They're going to judge the 12 tribes. Okay, that's not going to be everybody. Not everybody can have that, but according to the Lord's blessing, basically, you will receive your lot in the kingdom. Okay, but as long as you're part of the elect, you're part of the remnant the Lord has chosen, man, you're gonna be good.
Well, what the scripture tells you, they're a nation of kings and priests. So every brother's gonna be have a crown on his head, man.
And that even extends to the 2/3 when they come back. Okay, but their lot is not going to be as great as those faithful men, as those chosen men.
The elect.
Okay, so there's like we always say, there's levels to the things, man. So we want to. It's more than just gaining things, man. There's a certain level. There's a certain thing to it. Like it's your duty to do. Okay, if you've been called, it is your duty to do this work, man, without any return of any reward. It's the least you can do after what the Lord had done for us, right?
Whoa.
And another thing is, because you could take the bullshit attitude, oh, well, I'm gonna be in the kingdom anyway, whether I do the Lord's bidding or not. Now, fuck that. You want to be honourable.
Character. I was gonna say that.
And that's another thing that it's not like you can't just get that. So you can't buy that.
Yeah, man. Like this kingdom have you focusing on all the external things But the inward things of a man, they do not consider, man.
That's glazed
like
over.
honor, integrity, all these things, these moral values that you're supposed to be seeking for in terms of wisdom. You're supposed to have these things in your mind, man. But then now today they do away with that just for the physical, man. And it's sad, man.
That's it,
you know. And that's why the scriptures talk about us going through adversity, which is what the reward is, that you're building character.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we ain't gonna be no skinny jeans walking into the kingdom niggas, man. All right, brothers are gonna be try through the bread of adversity. Man. Yeah, man, we're gonna be mentally sane, man, and sterile, man, to this damn kingdom.
So it's not even all about the physical things, man. Like I said, there's more to it than all of that, man. And people can't get that. People don't respect those things. So they're lost, you know, because you know they gain much in this world, but guess what? They're gonna lose a lot too. You know, we already accepted that we're gonna lose these things, so less of a hit, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, it's probably still gonna hurt, but it's less of a hit, you know. But read on through this. We'll wrap it up after the next scripture.
It says, "But godliness with contentment is great gain.
Yep.
For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out."
Okay, so you can't take nothing with you, man. So that's whatever, man. Okay, yep.
That's why we read earlier, lay up treasure in heaven, man.
Yep.
Because what we store there, you know, it can't be corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
And having food and raiment, let us be there with content. But they that will be rich fall into contention. Into temptation, and they snare.
Yeah, it's a trap for them. That money circle's a trap for them, man. They just want more and more and more. They become greedy. Yep.
And into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
Yep.
For the love of many is the root of... For the love of money, for the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yep. And Jacob's all about the money, yeah?
all about the Benjamins.
All about the Benjamins, man. Okay, that's the path led to destruction, man. Okay.
Yeah, Jacob worked all the hours under the sun in desperate pursuit for the Benjamin Franklins, man.
But guess what, man? All these superstars that Jake look up to, okay, guess what the scriptures say? Envy not the wicked, man.
Yeah.
You know? Because you looking at all these superstars like they're righteous people, man. Hell no.
Nah, man.
Hell no, okay? But you want what they got. But the only way you gonna get what they get or what they got is to be wicked like them. Okay? Envy not the wicked, man. Yep. Oh no.
If the king is wicked, so are his subjects. Which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith.
Yep.
And pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
Yep.
But thou, O man of God, flee these things and follow after righteousness.
Okay, so you don't meant to be chasing after me, you meant to go in the opposite fucking direction, man. Because it'll lead you down that path, man. That dark side. You know? And one thing will just lead you into another, and you find yourself out there, man. Ready for destruction, being primed for death. Okay, that's where you don't want to be.
Yeah, you want that middle ground of contentment.
Yeah.
And that's what this is elaborating on. And follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness.
Meekness. Okay, that's what you got to be, man. You can't be getting all bent out of shape, feeling, you know, like you're hard done by because you ain't got certain things that other people have got. So fucking what? There's plenty of shit I ain't got. You know, but there's shit I have that other people don't got. So be content, like this is what you've been given, man. Deal with what you've been given, man. Because not everybody's got the same amount of things. You know, it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, from that, grab us Psalm 73 verse 12. We'll wrap it up on that. Because I didn't want it. It's 30 minutes now. It's alright. Quick shower.
Psalm 73 and
12.
12.
Yeah, I think. Verse 12.
prosperity part? Or?
Yeah, the rest was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Psalm 73:12. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches.
Alright, so if you're increasing in shit in this world, if you're increasing shit, man, okay, on a unknown level, bro, right, that doesn't make no fucking sense. And you're meant to be a man of God. Okay, you got some next increase, man. Man got that all kinds of shit, right? Alright. Be wary, man.
Microsoft
Be
increase.
wary, yeah. Be wary, man. That guy might not be right. You know, I'm playing because, you know, brother can have things, like I said, man. But like when you're chasing after money, you're going into the realm of Satan, man.
It's in your pocket.
You know, and realistically, the only people that are going to really prosper in this world are those who are, you know, ungodly, man. These are the ungodly that prosper in the world. So you got your TD Jakes and all that kind of shit, all your mega pastors and shit. They're doing too good to be men of the Lord. Far too good to be men of the Lord. Because your whole congregation still having being poor.
Mm-hmm.
He got everything. He got more than he could even wish. You know, he got his consolation, man. Okay, but he ain't doing the work of the Lord, and that is why he's got what he's got. Because if he used to stay true to the word, man, he wouldn't have half as many people in his church as he's got in there now. That's the truth. Okay, because we don't have them. You know, that's the truth. Okay. So like I mentioned earlier, man, envy not the wicked. Okay, because these are the people that prosper in this world, man. Okay, all your criminals in this world, they prosper in this place, man. Okay, main thing is to be content with what you do have, man. Okay, and continue as such, man. You know, you need to increase. The Lord may increase you, man. You pray on it. You know, do what you got to do, man. But don't throw the truth to the side and go in pursuit of increasing yourself. Okay, that's not how it's supposed to be, man. That's not the MO. Okay, you're meant to be laying our treasures up in heaven, man. Okay, so we can get our riches in the kingdom, man. That's where it's at. Fuck all this shit here, man. All this shit here is temporal. Okay, so you know, with that, I'm gonna say shalom, and I hope you brothers are edified, and you know, we'll see you in the next video, man. Shalom.
Shalom.